All right. Hello, everybody. My name is David, and I'll be known as Texas Dude on YouTube here. All right. So it's my way of trying to get out there, put myself out there, and talk in front of people or the camera. And I'm gonna do some TryHackMe. A little bit about myself. I am a help desk administrator for about 3 years at my company, and I'm trying to break into cybersecurity. So this stream is kind of just to log my progress, my journey into it. I have a degree in Bachelor's of Science in Information Technology from USF. My certifications are ISC Square, uh, certified in cybersecurity, the CC, and Google's cybersecurity cert from Coursera. All right, I'm also studying for the Sec Plus right now too, but I'll do my best to stream, try hack me. The goal is 4 hours at least per week, and I was gonna do the stream a day or two ago, and I had some audio and video issues. Never streamed before, and yeah, actually didn't realize you need 24 hours before you can stream. And so I went ahead and tried to record myself, which didn't work. But yeah, so this is actually technically the second session of TryHackMe. The last time I did introduction to cybersecurity, I started with the pre-security route, but I'm gonna after this gonna go towards the SOC analyst route path. So during the last stream, well, the last attempted stream, I did intro to offensive security and intro to defense offensive security and different careers in cyber. Kind of give an introduction of what cybersecurity is and what it entails, the different jobs that it has. Pretty much before I learned about cybersecurity for my first certificate, which was CC, I didn't realize that cybersecurity has a lot of little niche in it as well. So that was pretty cool. So the next part we're gonna go on is network fundamentals. Let me hide that, I guess. Resume learning. Hopefully the sound's all right, since I can't really hear myself while I do this, and I have my phone playing music. When I was playing music from the system before, it was really loud. You can't even hear me when I was talking. So hopefully this is low enough. All right, let's get to it. What is networking? I'm gonna pause the music for a bit. like slowly increase the rate of speed to get my brain used to the way it talks, the inflection. I can't go straight off 2 times right off the bat. I take it this is the walkthrough for the beginning for everything. I actually use that analogy to at work talking to the regular users what an IP address is. At work, I love actually being able to scan the IPs when, especially when we have printers that are on static IPs that are reserved on a DHCP. I'm sorry, and they lost the reservation, so the IP changes. So I just scan it, so I don't have to actually go to the location in order to figure out, what print out the print report and configuration pages. Mac address is also don't have to ask the users to print one of those out, so I don't have to go out there. I can just find it out myself. I actually love continuously pinging a printer and then telling a user to restart the printer, and then they said they did, but they never did. And I'm like, no, you didn't. They probably unplugged the wrong wire or to the wrong printer. So that's always fun. Always trust but verify, guys. I should join that Discord. You know what? Before I forget, let's do it now. Where's my Discord? Gonna assume that's correct. Clicking, 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 clicking. Perfect. Join. All right, I'll get that set up later. So, what is networking? Kind of went through all that in the video. Pretty much devices talking to each other. Networks or networking. I never know how they would like to answer, because in one of the previous module when I did it, it was looking for, I put out SOC, but it was looking for the entire name. Let's see. A little bit of history. Wasn't for like a military missile stuff. I think that's what it was. I think it was what back then they were trying to make it so that they don't break a connection, so that if DC or whatever was attacked, we could still launch missiles from the other side of the country. Tim Berners-Lee. Okay, I'm gonna try to move a little bit faster, guys. Do my best. Do my best. I'm also trying to get used to talking to myself or to the camera. This is kind of just review for me. Would it be embarrassing if I didn't know what it was? What's IP stand for? Octet. 8 ones and zeros. There are 4 in IPv4. There it is. Music back on. Okay. Spoof the address. ICMP. Oh, I should close that shit, man. Oh. Next room. Oh no, I got through all the free stuff. Okay. Stock level 1, that's what I want to do. Stock level 1, in the junior security analyst role, you will be a triage specialist. You will spend a significant portion of your time triaging or monitoring the event logs and alerts. The responsibility of a junior security analyst or tier 1 SOC analyst include the following: monitor and investigate alerts. Most of the time, it's a 24/7 SOC operation environment. Configure and manage security tools. Develop and implement IDS signatures. Escalate the security incidents to the tier 2 and team lead if needed. Prereqs. You need a basic understanding of fundamental computing principles and a broad understanding of the different areas of cybersecurity to complete this pathway. If you don't already have these prereqs, complete the pre-security pathway and intro to security pathway. I thought the first part of this was the same as the first part. Oh, sorry, the entire of this was the first part of this. Maybe I'll revisit. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Junior security analyst intro. Play through a day in the life of a junior security analyst, their responsibilities and qualifications needed to land a role as an analyst. A career as a junior or associate security analyst. You will be a triage specialist. You will spend a lot of time. Where I read that. I read all that. To be a tier 1 SOC, you need 0 to 2 years of experience with security operations. Basic understanding of networking, the OSI and TCP/IP model, operating systems, web apps, scripting and programming skills are plus, so you can automate stuff. As you progress and advance your skills as a junior security analyst, you will eventually move up to tier 2 and tier 3. An overview of the Security Operations Center or SOC tier 3 model. Junior security analyst is tier 1. You monitor and the network traffic, logs an event, work on tickets, close the alerts, and perform basic investigations and mitigations. Tier 2, the incident responder, focus on deeper investigation, analysis, and remediation. Proactively hunt for adversaries, monitor and resolve more complex alerts. Tier 3 are threat hunters. They work on more advanced investigations, perform advanced threat hunting and adversary search, and malware reversing. What will be your role as a junior security analyst? Triage. Oh, triage specialist. I was getting kind of worried there. So what exactly is a SOC? The core function of a SOC, or Security Operations Center, is to investigate, monitor, prevent, and respond to threats in the cyber realm 24/7 or around the clock. Per McAfee's definition of a SOC, security operations teams are charged with monitoring and protecting many assets, such as intellectual property, personal data, business systems, and brand integrity. As the implementation component of the organization's overall cybersecurity framework, Security Operations Team acts as a central point of collaboration in coordinated efforts to monitor, assess, and defend against cyber attacks. The number of people working in a SOC can vary depending on the organization's size. What's included in the responsibilities of a SOC? Ticketing, log collection, knowledge base, research and development, aggregation and correlation, threat intelligence, SIM or security information and event management, and reporting. I actually write a lot of knowledge base article for the others on my work for users as well as other help desk agents on recurring issues that I've seen and able to help them troubleshoot for future, especially for training new guys. All right, preparation and prevention. As a junior security analyst, you should stay informed of the current cybersecurity threats. Twitter and Feely can be a great resource to keep up with the news related to cybersecurity. It's crucial to detect and hunt threats, work on security roadmap to protect the organization, and be ready for the worst case scenario. I need to reactivate my Twitter, but also participate and watch the Simply Cyber's daily threat brief. That's cool. You should join if you don't, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 1 hour of cybersecurity news, and then 30 minutes of jaw jacking with Professor Gerald Ogier. I don't know Feedly. I am going to favorite that into the resources and check it later. Bam. Okay. Prevention methods include gathering intelligence data on the latest threats, threat actor, and their TTPs, or tactics, techniques, and procedures. It also includes the maintenance procedures like updating the firewall signatures, patching the vulnerabilities in existing systems, block listing and safe listing applications, email addresses, and IPs. To better understand the TTPs, you should look at one of the CSIS, or the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency alerts on the APT40, Chinese Advanced Persistent Threat. Refer to the following link for more information. Okay. Monitoring and investigation. The SOC team proactively uses SIM and EDR, the endpoint detection and response tools, to monitor suspicious and malicious network activities. Imagine being a firefighter and having a multi-alarm fire. One alarm fires, two alarm fires, three alarm fires. The category classifies the seriousness of the fire, which is a threat in our case. As a security analyst, you will learn how to prioritize the alert based on their level: low, medium, high, and critical. Of course, it is an easy guess that you would need to start from the highest level, critical, and work towards the bottom, low level alert. Having properly configured security monitoring tools in place will give you the best chance to mitigate the threat. Junior security analyst plays a crucial role in the investigation procedure. They perform triaging in the ongoing alerts by exploring and understanding how a certain attack works and preventing bad things from happening if they can. During the investigation, it's important to raise the question how, when, and why. Security analysts find the answers by drilling down on the data logs and alerts in combination with using open source tools, which we will have a chance to explore later in this path. After the investigation, the SOC team coordinates and take action on the compromised host, which involves isolating the host from the network, terminating the malicious processes, deleting files, and more. I read the above. To understand the job responsibility of a junior security analyst, let us first show you what a day in the life of a junior security analyst looks like and why this is an exciting career journey. To be in the front line, it's not always easy and can be very challenging as you will be working with various log sources from different tools that we will walk you through and on in this path. You will get a chance to monitor the network traffic, including IPS or intrusion prevention system and IDS, intrusion detection system. Alerts, suspicious emails, extract forensic data to analyze and detect the potential attacks. Use open source intelligence or OSINT to help you make the appropriate decisions on the alert. One of the most exciting and rewarding things is when you finish working on an incident and have managed to remediate the threat. Incident response might take hours, days, or weeks. It all depends on the scales of the attack. Did the attacker manage to exfiltrate the data? How much data does the attacker manage to exfiltrate? Did the attacker attempt to pivot to another host? There are many questions to ask and lots of detection, containment, and remediation to do. We will walk you through some fundamental knowledge that every junior security analyst needs to know to become a successful network defender. The first thing almost every junior security analyst does on their shift is to look at the tickets to see if any alerts got generated. You are ready to immerse yourself in the role of a junior security analyst for a little bit. Tech with Jono, the YouTuber, he has a channel, Tech with Jono. He has a video or the day in the life of a SOC analyst. It's really good if you want to see what they do from start of his day and to the end. Yeah, click on the green view site. Okay, that's complete. What was the malicious IP address in the alert? It's a green, this is red. Unauthorized. 221.181.185.159. Check the IP address with IP scanner. Bam. It's malicious. To whom do you escalate the event associated with the malicious IP address? Team lead or tier 2? Which one is? open next? Yes, team lead. Should we just hit next? Or do they want the name? Will Griffin. Okay. We're here, guys. We're here. You got the permission to block the malicious IP address, and now you can proceed to implement the block rule. Block the malicious IP address on the firewall and find out the message they left for you. Bam. Block it. Until we meet again. I noticed a copy and paste button right there. The Pyramid of Pain. I wonder how far it will let me go through before I have to pay. Ooh. Pyramid of Pain. Learn what the Pyramid of Pain and how to utilize this model to determine the level of difficulty it will cause for an adversary to change the indicators associated with them and their campaign. If I remember correctly, John Hammond, I saw recently, referenced this. I think John Hammond. I could be wrong. This well-renowned concept is being applied to cybersecurity solutions like Cisco Security, SentinelOne, and SOC Radar to improve the effectiveness of CTIs, the cyber threat intelligence, threat hunting, and incident response exercises. Understanding the pyramid of pain concept as a threat hunter, incident response responder, or SOC analyst is important. Are you ready to explore what hides inside the pyramid of pain? I read the above. Bang, 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 bang. As per Microsoft, the hash value is a numerical value of a fixed length that uniquely identifies data. A hash value is the result of a hashing algorithm. The following are some of the most common hashing algorithms. MD5, the message digest defined by RFC 1321. It was designed by Ron Rivest in 1992 and is a widely used cryptographic hash function with a 128-bit hash value. MD5 hashes are not considered cryptographically secured. In 2011, the IETF published RFC 6151, updated security considerations for the MD5 message digest and the HMAC MD5 algorithms, which mention a number of attacks against MD5 hashes, including the hash collision. SHA-1, or the Security Hash Algorithm 1, defined by RFC 3174, was invented by the United States National Security Agency, so NSA, in 1995. When data is fed to SHA-1 hashing algorithm, SHA-1 takes an input and produces a 160-bit hash value string as a 40-digit hexadecimal number. NIST deprecated the use of SHA-1 in 2011, banned its uses for digital signatures at the end of 2013 based on its being susceptible to brute force attacks. Instead, NIST recommend migrating to from SHA-1 to stronger hash algorithms in the SHA-2 and SHA-3 families. SHA-2, or Secure Hash Algorithm 2, was designed by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, aka NIST, and National Security Agency, aka NSA, in 2001 to replace SHA-1. SHA-2 has many variants, and arguably the most common is SHA-256. The SHA-256 algorithm returns a hash value of 256-bit as a 64-bit digital hexadecimal number. Digits. A hash is not considered to be cryptographically secure if two files have the same hash value or digest. Security professionals usually use hash value to gain insight into a specific malware sample, a malicious or suspicious file, and as a way to uniquely identify and reference malicious artifacts. You've probably read ransomware reports in the past where security researchers will provide the hashes related to the malicious or suspicious files used at the end of the report. You can check out the DFIR report, and FireEye threat research blogs if you're interested to see an example. Various online tools can be used to do hash lookups like VirusTotal and MetaDefend Cloud OPSWAT. Below the hash in the screenshot above, you can see the file name. In this case, it is mcroatian.winray. Full Metal Alchemist, anybody? As you might have noticed, it is really easy to spot a malicious file if we have the hash in our arsenal. However, as an attacker, modifying a file even by a single digit is trivial, which would produce a different hash value. With so many variations and instances of known malware and ransomware, threat hunting using file hashes is the IOC, or indicators of compromise, can become difficult. Let's take a look at an example of how you can change the hash value of a file by simply appending a string at the end of the file using echo file hash before modification. Right. Hash. Analyze the report associated with the hash. Here, what is the file name of the sample? Okay. All right. Sales underscore receipt. Is that space? 5606 dot XLS. Let's see what did they want earlier. Okay, the entire thing. Got it. See if they like the space. They do. You may have learned the importance of IP addresses from what is networking room, and IP address is used to identify any device connected to a network. These devices range from desktops to servers and even CCTV cameras. We rely on IP addresses to send and receive information over the network, but we are not going to get into the structure and functionality of the IP addresses. As part of the pyramid of pain, we'll evaluate how IP addresses are used as an indicator. In the pyramid of pain, IP addresses are indicated with the color green. You might be asking why and what you can associate the color green with. From a defense standpoint, knowledge of the IP addresses and adversaries can be valuable. A common defense tactic is to block, drop, or deny inbound requests from IP addresses on your perimeter or external firewall. This tactic is often not bulletproof, as it's trivial for the experienced adversary to recover simply by using a new public IP address. One of the ways an adversary can make it challenging to successfully carry out IP blocking is by using fast flux. According to Akamai, fast flux is a DNS technique used by botnets to hide phishing, web proxying, malware delivery, and malware communication activities behind compromised hosts acting as proxies. The purpose of using the fastflux network is to make the communication between malware and its command and control server, the CNC, challenging to be discovered by security professionals. So, the primary concept of a fastflux network is having multiple IP addresses associated with a domain name, which is constantly changing. Palo Alto created a great fictional scenario to explain fastflux. Fast Flux 101. Check it out real quick. Okay. Read the following report to answer this question. What's the first IP address with the malicious process PID 1632 attempts to communicate with? What's that again? 1632. We'll see a lot of 1632s here. Supported languages, application launch itself, start command.exe for command execution, read the computer name, executes a Windows service, read environment values. Okay, what's the question? Attempt to communicate with. Gotcha. Oh, we're looking for IP data. That's a different PID. 1632. Registry activity, files activity, network activity. Here we go. Of course, we can't copy that. .87.136, 52, and port 443. Did it want to port? So I'm assuming that it goes top down. So that connection was first. Is it the same report? Task 3. Yeah, the same one. The first domain name. Craftingalegacy.com. Whoop, whoop. Oh, it's 1:29 a.m. Tired. I might not be able to finish all of this because I'm so sleepy. I can only stream after everybody goes to bed. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool. All right, we're approaching 1 hour. I think I'm going to call it. It's kind of hard for me to think, so I probably won't be able to retain any more information. Even though most of these is, well, it was reviewed earlier. This is pretty cool. All right, Texas Dude signing out.